What's up? Hi, guys. Hi, guys. How are you? What's going on? It is me, she, I, her, the Caramel Rell. So, guys, I wanted to do just like a quick pop in. Like, we're not going to do like a long video because Caramel gotta get up. I gotta get up early in the morning. So I said, let me connect with my Caramel Rell fans and give you guys some news that I ran across. Yes. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Stay right there. And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my God. I am just doing the most tonight. Yes, thank you guys for joining. Like I said, we're gonna do like it's gonna be like a pop in, pop out, okay? I'm not gonna do like a long video because Caramel gotta get up early in the morning. My son is in school, so I gotta be up like super early to get him ready and out the door. And Lord, I'm not a morning person, so yes, I gotta get my rest. So let's get into this. As you guys know, if you looked in the description, we're going to be talking about Melody responding to Martell's long IG post. If you guys have been following my channel, you already know that Martell went on his IG and blasted Melody, talking about their son, the abuse of their son. You guys already know he went on there to drag her in this long post. And Melody has since responded. My whole thing is this. With a person like Martell, at some point you kind of have to just ignore him because it's looking like he wants some type of attention, okay? That's what it's looking like. So it's kind of like a back and forth between the two of them at this point. I would not have responded to him and or gave him any type of attention because that's what he's looking for. And I think he sat back and waited for her to respond because Melody, I'm just like, look, Melody has way too much to do, way too much going on to be sitting here wasting time with the likes of someone like Martell who has nothing going on. So at the end of the day, I was just like, girl, like, do not waste your time sitting here going back and forth with Martell. Like, why? He's not worth it. Like the time that he's wasting trying to be out here writing all these damn IGs, you should be spending that time looking for a job and finding something else to do. Like it's at this point, it's getting to be annoying as hell. Like annoying. I'm tired of reporting on his ass. I'm gonna be honest. It's other shit in the world going on to where we should not be still talking about Martell and his tight ass Easter shorts. Like I'm sick of his ass. Like for real. But as you guys know, apparently everybody else is sick of him as well because they have now since started a petition to shut Martell down. People are sick of him. They want him off the show Love and Marriage Huntsville. I know you guys have heard it in these YouTube streets. It is all over the place. I will show you the actual. Here it is. That is the petition. Okay? Yes. They are trying to mute Martell, honey. They want him off the show. They're talking about boycotting the show if Carlos King does not take Martell off the show. Like they're sick of him. They're saying that they're tired of him coming from Melody, disrespecting women. Just everything that he's displaying is just negative. So they want his ass out of there. I mean, hell, I'm trying to figure out how I can sign the bitch like 5 times. To be honest, I want his ass out of there. I'm sick of Martell. Like I want to sign the bitch like 5 times. Like, yes, my government name, Caramel Rell. Like, bitch, I'm trying to, 5 different names. I want his ass out of there. I'm sick of him. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sick of him. I know Melody's sick of him. She probably signed the bitch too. She probably done signed it too, honey. Yes. Like, yes, it's time for his ass to, he need to sit it out for a while. He need, like I said the other night, he need a humbling experience. And this might humble him. Because y'all already know Love and Marriage Huntsville is his bread and butter, baby. So you don't put no butter on that bread, baby. It's just, you know, it's just some bread. You can, you know, I like my toast with some damn butter on it. So once you take that butter off, baby, yeah. But they ready to get rid of his ass. They ready to cancel him. Like, they are really going in the comments that that they were talking about. I was just like, oh Jesus. I'm gonna read a little bit about what this whole petition had to say. Okay, we're gonna zoom on through this. It said Martell Holt has become dangerous and unhinged. Said he cheated on his beautiful wife of 12 years with coleslaw, who bore him an outside son in the marriage. Okay, says then he sues his ex-wife for needing daycare since she has to work. Says he stole $17,000 out of the joint bank account before the divorce was final. He refused to let his ex-wife get her things out of the marital home, resulting in the kids having to sleep on an air mattress. Says he allegedly abused his son, causing Melody to have to report him and keep her kids safe from him for 56 days. Says he needs to be physically restrained. He needed to be physically restrained by Marceau on the Vegas trip because he was getting too aggressive. Okay. Yes. Hold on. Okay, it says, okay, now it says, now he's taking his ex-wife to court for full custody because she let her gay brother babysit their 4 children. It says, we are canceling Martell Holt for homophobia and abuse. This is what it's saying. This is what yeah. It says that we are asking for the cancellation of Martell Holt, including boycotting his products and Sutter Home Wine. If that doesn't work, we will boycott Love and Marriage Huntsville until Carlos King limits his exposure on the show. It says this abuse and homophobic views can no longer go unnoticed any longer. Wow. So, and then of course, a lot of people were commenting in this particular post, and it says that Martell has shown on the show his explosive behaviors. It says the cast and film and crews has had to restrain him from hitting Melody. It says his behaviors can't be limited to Melody. His body language has been aggressive to Sugar Mama when she asked for something as simple as juice. We saw that on his live. I saw it. It says he definitely showed issues with Knox for being delayed in his basic development skills. Martell is a ticking time bomb ready to explode. And it says, if I were, that don't make no sense. This person can't write. But anyway, they were saying that he's aggressive. Moving on. These people need to go back to the SKU. This person says he's a bitter boy trying to sabotage the mother of his kids. He must go. It says, where is the concern for Knox? Everybody's been saying that. You're very concerned about males for kids. They are fine. Knox, who is not speaking and or not potty trained and or not getting the 4 food groups and or not speaking, like, and we can keep going, and or. That is who he's not focused on. Okay. I'm tired of his ass on live screaming and hollering. I don't like to talk about people kids, but like I already said, I'm tired of him being online screaming and hollering. And Ariane trying to coach him into talking, and he just sitting there with like that is not English. I need to hear some English from you, sir. I don't want to hear no damn baby talk. You are a year and a half. Ariane need to sit her ass down and stop with all her shenanigans and teach this baby how to talk and or communicate. Get him out of them damn pull-ups. It is time. I don't want to hear no like, bitch, what are you speaking Spanish? Like, what is it? Oh, yeah. I don't want to drag a baby, but yeah, y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. This other person says, I'm signing because Martell stooped entirely too low when he mentioned his son and their court case. Like, he could have left that out. And my thing is this. I feel like he was, like I said, trying to do damage control with this whole mentioning his son and this whole abuse thing in the 56 days. He's trying to say that Melody out there. No, sir. You put it out there for damage control, because I think he didn't know what Melody was going to say with this entire situation. I think he was trying to beat her to the punchline so that he could, you know, try to keep himself from looking bad. So he was trying to speak his piece before everybody else kind of started biting into his ass on this. Okay. This other person says, go seek custody outside the marriage, baby, of yours, whose mother has demonstrated how unhinged and unfit she is for the world to see. The child doesn't have to come with a check for you to want custody to ensure its mental, emotional, and physical well-being. It says, Martell Hope has a problem with the LGBT community and he needs to be canceled. It says, your behavior is disgusting and embarrassment, Martell Hope. And y'all know how it is when the LGBT community start getting involved, because you know they come in droves, baby. They will straight up do a parade on your ass when you get out of line with them. Martell, he really needs to watch it with this homophobic bullshit that he's on with this whole Marcus and his husband's situation, because I'm just like, look, that is Melody's blood brother, and I already said it in my other video. I see nothing wrong with the kids staying with him. He is fully capable of taking care of those kids. Martell is homophobic. And I don't know why, because I already said Ariana already came out and said that he has, you know, homosexual type of ways. Like he like me, and Ariana said the shit. So what are you so worried about? What are you so worried about? You don't want the kids around their uncle who is gay, but you have gay tendencies. Make it make sense according to your baby mama. You are out here eating corn out of other people's ass. But you are in your feelings because your children like to be with their uncle who is gay. Like, make it make sense. Oh, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is Mel's brother and his husband. This is Marcus. Marcus is sitting down. Marcus's husband is standing behind him. The kids love to be at their house. Marcus lives in Atlanta. He's a professor. He's a teacher. Okay, has been teaching for a very long time. Has several degrees. He's very educated. He's you know, he has a lot going on in terms of, you know, and in another video, I'm gonna show another video, not tonight, where he actually broke down his credentials against Martell. Some of you may have seen that actual live that he did. And when I tell you he tore into Martell's ass, like he was telling stuff about Martell, this whole ATM business, with Martell trying to steal ATMs, being a criminal, like he really threw Martell's ass under the bus. But my thing is this, Martell needs to watch it, because the quickest way to cancel your ass is running your mouth. People will not support you. People are trying to get his ass off Love and Marriage Huntsville because they are tired of him and his damn shenanigans. People are in support of Melody because they, you know, they sympathize with her and the pain that she has been through with him. He needs to stop his bullshit. I'm trying to tell you. And a lot of people are saying, well, they don't think Carlos King is going to take him off the show because Carlos likes him. Carlos is in favor of Martell. You know, I don't know. I think, honestly, if those ratings start going down with people not supporting the show and keeping those ratings up like they used to, as it relates to Martell being on this show, because they will not cancel him from this show, I think that Carlos King will do something about it, because they're not going to risk the show for ratings. Love and Marriage Huntsville is like the #1 show on their own network. And Carlos is not getting ready to risk a bag and or ratings for Martell. He ain't worth it. He ain't worth it. He don't really have a storyline like that to keep the show. His storyline was Melody, to be honest. People want to see Melody. No one wants to see Martell. So who you going to get rid of? Who you going to get rid of? You better get rid of Martell. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Martell actually had a Crazed Fan go into his hello, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for coming in. Martell actually had a Crazed Fan go into his IG and pretty much verbally attacked him. I'm going to read what was said. This person don't see it for him at all. And when I tell you, she came for Ariana's son and came for Martell. Let me read what this person had to say, because I was like, damn. This person said, God forgive me for saying this, but I hope your baby boy blossom into a handsome child. Says, I know other kids have a different mom. You are not good looking and your baby mom is not good looking. And that's what y'all did to that poor baby. That's what y'all did to that poor baby. I was like, damn. Okay, it says, and keep your little ugly puppy off social media. Said, I heard you say on the show about getting full custody of your kids from Melody Cherie. Don't you think you need full custody of that boy from his side mother? It says, I know you got to be embarrassed for messing around with that ugly girl that doesn't have more sense than Boss Lady. It says, hell, that don't make no sense. This lady can't write for shit. It says, you came out better dating your manager. Talking about Melnika. Says, I lost all respect for you when I saw this child. Next time you lay down with a female, have enough sense to realize that could be your baby mama. Says, I guess you are slow or something. If you go to the SSO office, they will cut you and that ugly girl a check the same day. I was like, damn. She was reading so bad she couldn't even. She was dragging him so bad, hell, she couldn't even spell. And I know I went to school. I'm like, bitch, I know I can read. But yeah, that's what she pretty much had to say about coleslaw, honey. I said, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Yes, 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 yes. But let me read to you guys what Melody had to say, because of course she did respond. She responded, like I said. I was just like, I would not have responded to his ass at all. Like, just let Martell keep sticking his own foot up his ass and just let him keep looking stupid. Because the more he go online, like, he is literally attacking other people online. Everybody that says something, he is literally attacking people now on his IG. This is what Melody had to say. And she just released this yesterday, I think. It says, I haven't been on social much except to post because I've been traveling and working. But I had little time today before starting my day to scroll. It says, so I want to say I will speak on this latest fiasco. If and when my spirit leads me to not what or when anyone else thinks I should. It says it's not as urgent or necessary to me because the majority of y'all are wise enough to know what's really going on and decipher the truth. It says also I stayed away from discussing embarrassing and hurtful things regarding my children, even when asked to discuss on Love and Marriage Huntsville this season. It says I will continue to protect my kiddos as much as I possibly can, and I look out for their safety and well-being, physically and mentally. It says, so yeah, I literally take God saying go for me to say anything pertaining to details of what is truly going on. It says, I will say this, the custody case is open. Trial hasn't even started. Okay, this is what Mel is saying. It said, lastly, I have not requested less drama and more prayers. It says, not sure where that came from. It said, I appreciate and love those of you who are praying, but I also appreciate the ones who are putting in action and recognizing that no woman should continue to be taunted, emotionally and mentally abused, and continue to be, mentally abused and slandered because she walked away from a toxic relationship. It says, to the survivors of such, I commend you and I'm rooting for you too. This is what Melody had to say. I don't see anything wrong with what she said, but we all know Martell is going to come back with some bullshit behind it. Okay. Like I said, she has not put out a statement where she has gone in depth into what Martell has said. She has not done an interview dragging him. She just said that I'm in court for custody. Everybody put two and two together and know that Martell is taking her to court now for custody because she did the interview the other day. You know, I don't see anything wrong with that. She's doing an interview. They're asking her questions. How are you and Martell doing? Are you trying to change your name? That's how it came out. When the interviewer asked her, are you still changing your name from Melody Hope to Melody Cherie? She was saying, I can't do that right now because I'm in the middle of a custody battle. That's not dragging him. She didn't say anything negative about him. So he's, like I said, he's on demon time and out here trying to be on damage control and trying to drag her. And it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Like, what are you hiding to where you feel like you got to beat somebody to the punch and get out here and tell things that didn't need to be told? This is a private matter between you and Melody. Social media is not the place for you to be putting situations out here about your children who are old enough to read, number one, and can go online and read this bullshit that you're putting out there. Tank does not want to see information online about him possibly being hit by his dad and or bleeding. And you know what I'm saying? These kids, they can go online and see this stuff. It's embarrassing that their parents are fighting back and forth. Melody says something, Martell says something. Martell says something, and Martell says something. Notice what I'm saying. Martell is the one who is doing the most bullshit online. And like I said, Melody just stop responding. Stop responding. The best way to shut a person down is to ignore them. You cannot argue by yourself. When she stops responding to him, he will stop because he is looking for attention. He wants a response from her. She don't fool with him. So any response, whether it's negative or positive, that suits him. That strokes his ego. Martell is mad because Melody will not come back. So anything that he can do, good or bad, that is what he's doing. He's, like I said, very calculating. He went on this trip with her to pretend that he was trying to get back with her and work things out and be cordial with her. The whole time he was planning to snatch these kids from up under her. And I keep saying Melody needs to stay away from him. He is a loose cannon. I would not put it past him to try to hurt her physically. Like I'm just saying. And I'm not even going to put allegedly behind it. We have seen him be aggressive. We have seen him be aggressive. Go back and look at the episode when they went to Las Vegas. And they were out in the desert when they rolled those slingshots out there. And Melody got off and was talking about her song to the other women. And Martell was in his feelings because he felt like the song was about him. He became very aggressive. He lunged at her as if he wanted to fight her. And Marceau and them had to hold him back. He is very aggressive. They've shown him on this show where he and Melody were having words, and he was very aggressive. He was raising his voice to her like he was her dad. Why does Marceau have to leave his house in the middle of the night to run over to Melody and Martell's house? Because Melody's mom called and she's scared that Martell is going to do something to her because they're arguing. And this was after Mel found out about the whole situation with Ariane. And that Martell was still lying to her, saying that he was not seeing her no more. And she found out that he had this second phone, and she confronted him. So now he wants to blow up on her like she's wrong for confronting him. Martell has no chill about him. And like I said, a person as narcissistic as him who has no accountability, he is a fucking loose cannon out here. And I wouldn't put it past him to try to do something to her. I keep saying it. She needs to leave him alone completely. Don't respond. If they need to drop the kids off, it needs to be in a public place, maybe at the police station. So if his ass get to acting up, he can go on in there. Take his ass back on in there. Put them handcuffs on him. Because he ain't no stranger to the handcuffs. We already talked about it. ATM situation. And he was working at the jail when that happened. So I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him. And like I keep saying, this whole 56 days where he could not see his kids, that's not Melody's fault. Evidently, CPS saw something in that situation to where you could not see your children. So for you to put that out there and try to go into this long detail to break it down, say, my attorney is 2-0, my attorney, who gives a damn? According to Melody, the damn court case really hasn't even started like that. So why is I don't understand with him. He irks me. Like Martell really irks me. He irks me. Like go home and shine up some brooches. And jump on your top bunk and take your ass to bed and just stop with all these damn shenanigans, Martell. Just stop. 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 He needs to stop. I'm so sick of him. I'm very, very sick of him. Like very, very sick of him. I said I just wish Melody would just stop responding. Ignore him. The more Melody ignores him, the more that pisses him off. The more she ignores him, the more that pisses him off. And when she responds to him, that gives him a rise because he's like, oh, she's talking to me. He takes that as, oh, she's responding to me. She's talking to me. He can't call her because she had to go and get like little burner phones for the kids to call her because she had to change her number, like I said, because he was popping up on her and stalking her. And I hope he ain't popping up at her house. I hope he's not doing that. But I wouldn't put it past him because, like I said, he's at the place where he's a loose cannon. I don't put it past him to do something. And I'm praying for her safety. I'm praying for her mental health, like physically, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, because Martell is crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy. I really hope that she needs to get a restraining order. I keep saying he can still get his kids. They can still exchange the kids. But honestly, the way he's acting and acting out on social media and or putting their business out there, like I said, he don't care. He already put out there that this woman had an abortion. That is private medical information. If she wanted that out there, she would have shared it. And like she said, there was a lot of things that they pressed her to share on Love and Marriage Huntsville in terms of their life that she had to put a halt to and say, no, this is my family. Now I'm going to give you guys something for a storyline, but there are certain places that I just will not go for $1. I just will not throw certain things out there about my family to appease everyone for $1. We still got to live our life after this. I still have children who are old enough that can read, who got to go to school, and their parents watch this stuff. I don't want my kids to be embarrassed. That is what she's trying to say, and I applaud her for that. I applaud her for that. Martell, not so much, because even though you, like I said the other day, even though you posted and deleted, people can still see what you put because everybody is screenshotting. And that's what he wants everybody to do, because he's so in his feelings. He wants attention. He wants attention. Bitch boy behavior, BBB. We talked about it. Typical bitch boy behavior. Typical bitch boy behavior. Typical bitch boy behavior. But that's what I wanted to put out. Like I said, I'm not going to be on very, very long tonight. I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on what was going on in terms of that. Ariane, I wanted to bring up too with her. She posted a video. I'm going to show like a still. Like, she is looking very malnourished out here. Like I said, I'm going to show you an updated picture. This is her. Look how skinny she is. She's stressed the fuck out. Don't look like she been eating. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to show you again. Don't look like she's been eating. Look how small she is. I said, wow. Wow. She's very, very stressed out. I'm going to show you guys also the car. I told you guys the other day, Melody bought her mother a brand new car. Here she is with the Hope kids in the brand new car that Melody just bought her. Melody paid cash money for her mother a brand new car. So I know Martell is in his feelings about that as well. He's sitting back watching her spending money and doing things. And yeah, he's in his feelings. So like I said, prayers to Melody and her children that Martell will finally leave her alone and find something else to do, because at this point it's starting to get annoying. And like I said, with this whole petition, a lot of people have signed. They have a lot of signatures for this petition, and I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna go see, can I pull the shit up so I can sign? I'm gonna sign it. Martell, if you're watching my show, Caramel is going to sign it. Yes, she is, because we're sick of your shit, sir. We're sick of it. I want to do a petition to get rid of all them damn brooches too. I'm gonna do a petition to get rid of all Martell brooches. That's what's really gonna piss him off, because y'all know he lives for a fucking brooch out here. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He lives for a brooch. I'm gonna do a petition to get rid of all them brooches and all those Christopher Columbus suits, because I'm sick of them shits. I'm sick of them. I'm tired of seeing where I'm gonna do a petition to get rid of his wedgies, those Christopher Columbus blouses, those Django suits, those funky ass penny loafers with no pennies, those brooches. Like, I'm the tuna whoppers, all that shit. I'm doing a petition to get rid of all that. And that's just gonna shut him all the way down. I'm doing a petition for Mama Hope's party all the time wig, like all that shit. I'm throwing it all on the same petition. And just let y'all go on and sign it. All that. All that. All that. Go on and shut him down all at one time. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. I am sick of him. I'm sick of him. I am sick of him. You hear me? Oh, yes. But that's really all I had for you guys. I will try to pop back in tomorrow. I have to get up extremely early in the morning, but I wanted to pop in and connect with my Caramel Rell fans and give you guys this update. I know you guys have probably heard whispers about this petition about Martell. It is indeed true. It is a petition out there. They are trying to, like I said, shut him down, honey. For those of you who are just joining, I will show it again so that you can get a look at it. That is a petition, okay? That is the petition. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So those of you who want to be a part of it, I'm not going to tell anybody to sign it. I will be signing, because he needs to be stopped. He does not respect women. He does not do what he needs to be doing out here. So why do we need to support your businesses? Why should you be out here flourishing on on the likes of female support when you don't respect females. Like, I'm just saying. You do not support females, so why should females spend their money to support your business? The first female that you need to be respecting is your ex-wife. Okay? No matter what you guys been through in the marriage, it is regardless to that. You're mad because she left, and that's very, very immature of you. The first person that you should be respecting, the first woman, is your ex-wife, aside from your mother. Okay? You have girls, daughters by this woman. And you are teaching your daughters that your behavior is the way they are supposed to be treated when they get of age to have a man, because they see you being aggressive towards their mother. So you're teaching your daughters that your behavior is acceptable, and that is what they are supposed to tolerate from a man when they become of age to get a man. Yes, you are, because they're sitting back watching you. So you want your daughters to grow up and meet a man like you, Martell? Would you approve your daughters being with a man like yourself? I'm going to say no. You will not tolerate a man running up in your daughter's face and raising his voice and being aggressive to her like he wants to jump on her and hit her. You won't do that. You will not do that. You will not accept that. So why is it okay for you to do it to their mother? You are teaching them that that behavior is okay, and it is not. You can be ready to knock somebody's head off, knock another dude's head off if you see him raising their voice at one of his daughters. So why is it okay for you to do it to their mother? Like, he needs to sit back and reflect and understand that his behavior is getting ready to cause him his career that he don't really have. The only thing that he has going for him right now is Love and Marriage Huntsville, and they are trying to get him off this show. They don't want to see him. They don't care about a storyline from him. They don't care about no wine from him. They don't care about anything that he is doing. They already said in the petition, they named it in the petition, to not support this Sutter Home wine. So when you get people pissed off to where they start drawing up petitions and trying to shut you down, if you get enough of them, yeah. Carlos, I'm saying, Carlos King is going to have to do something. He is not going to risk the views of that show. He's not going to risk that show, which is the #1 show right now on the OWN network, over Martell. It's not worth it. Melody is executive producer. So I would think she has a little more pull to where she could sit down with Carlos and say, hey, this ain't working. I get it. I get it. You like Martell. You see it for him. You want him to be on the show. But at the end of the day, it's starting to be toxic. The fans are pulling out and not wanting to support the show. You know, he needs to go. He needs to go. Period. Period. He needs to go. I don't care to see him on the show. I don't care to support anything he does and or put out. I just don't. But that's all I have for you guys tonight. I appreciate you guys logging on. It is almost midnight. Yes, I just got off my computer downstairs from doing some work. Been working from home this week. Like I said, I got to get up at 6 a.m. to get my son ready for school, honey. He is going to first grade. My son is going to first grade, honey. Yes, Caramel started very, very early. Yes. I'm in my late 40s, and I have I have a 6-year-old. That's my baby. And he is going to first grade this year. So Caramel got to get up, honey, and take him to school and get him ready. So, yes, we got to get off here. But I wanted to connect with you guys tonight to give you guys an earful of this news that I ran across. So I appreciate you guys logging on and supporting my channel. Big ups to Black Titanic. Like, shout out to her. She's also supporting my channel, and I love her. She is, hey, when I tell you Black Titanic, she have the news, baby. She does. Yes, she does. So she gave me a shout out today. She came in my comments today and left me a nice little comment. I was like, thank you, girl. I'm like, thank you. And I'm getting a lot of love from other YouTubers as well. Shout out to Miss Sassy T from 803. I like her. I love her. She's so sweet. She comes over and she watches some of my videos, and she supports over here as well. Original Straight No Chaser. That's my girl. Yes. That's my homegirl. I love her. Yes. Thank you for your support as well. Jeremy Speaks TV. That's my homeboy. Yes. From one blogger to another. I support, honey. Hey, girl. Hey, love you. Impress Radio. Love you. Yes. And some of you guys may watch them as well. Yes. Support them. Support me too, but support them because I love them. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hey, no, there's no hate over here. It ain't about who gets the most likes, none of that. I support, baby. If you want people to support you, you have to support them. I go on their pages when they're going live. I sure do. And I go over there and I hit the like button. I sure do. And they come on my page and they like it over here. And I appreciate it. The Sassy T, what is it? Sassy T from 803 was just in my live the other night. She sure was. And I appreciate her coming over here and supporting my channel. So thank you to all the bloggers who are supporting little old me over here, Miss Caramel. I appreciate it. And all of you in my chat as well. Thank you also, Miss Sonia, for the, yes, honey, thank you for the super sticker. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Lunch on us, Caramel. I appreciate it, girl. Yes, because I love it. I live for a good lunch. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And thank you guys for being up this late. And thank y'all for checking for me like that. Like I said, I've been blogging since March. And when I tell you my numbers have gone boom, and I was just like, oh my God, they feeling me like this? Like, yes. So I live to get on here and act a fool for you guys. And it's all for you. I love it. I love my fans. I do. So we're going to get out of here. I hope you guys have a blessed night. Rest well. Godspeed to every one of you. Hey, anything, all your future endeavors that you are trying to do, be blessed. Yes, I support. Yes, I do. Hope everybody have a beautiful night. I'm about to get off here. For all of my new subscribers, hug, hug, hug. Please hit the like button on your way out. Also leave a nice comment as well. Caramel does be in the comments, and I do respond, and that do be me. Okay, yes, I do. So I do respond. Says you are funny, and I support. Thank you, ma'am. Yes. Yes, honey. I'm gonna have a drag session this week. We'll have a good drag session this week. I might do a good. Oh, thanks for another. Yes, thanks for the love. Another super sticker. Thank you so much, Miss Tanisha Breedlove, honey. Yes, honey. Thank you so much. But we're gonna have another drag session this week, guys. Probably Thursday. I'm gonna be off on Thursday. Thursday's my off day. So I have some other things that I try to do during the morning, but we are definitely gonna have a good old nasty read on this Thursday. So y'all be checking. Hey, be looking, honey, because I'm gonna be on here acting a fool. Y'all already know. Those of you that follow me, you know, honey. We're gonna have a good drag session. I'm already getting some stuff together for that particular drag. Okay. So thank you guys for joining. Y'all have a blessed night. Be safe, sleep well. Blessings. And send some blessings out to you guys. Yes. Okay. Love you guys immensely, and it's from the heart. Okay. We're gonna get out of here. Good night. Yes, Jeremy speaks. Yes, Jeremy speaks.